Hi, GenderBlenders. Welcome to week 50. This is Steffi, and this week's topic is sit back, relax, reminisce about your high school experience. Sort of like high school experience, I did this video a couple of times. I actually started very early on this one, as I having nothing to do with high school. Started very early on this, Sunday, today being Thursday, and had everything all prepared and things like that. Was sitting here waiting to upload it this morning, and I spent 4 hours trying to upload it, and it kept airing out on me, and I finally gave up, and so I'm cutting a new one. Hopefully this one will work better. Anyway, my high school experience started 50 years ago. Sputnik was new. There was no gay pride parade. There was no gay pride. All the gays were hiding in a closet. Us trannies? Well, there was trannies around, but you never heard about them. No one ever talked about them. No one really understood what was going on at that time. They were there, but kind of in the background, hidden. Certainly not in the limelight. Not that we're in the limelight now, but certainly wasn't then. High school, we were learning that there was a letter R in the word Cuba, because our new president pronounced it Cuber. Went to an all-boys high school, Central Catholic High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We had a dress code. We had to wear a nice shirt, a tie, a sports coat, at least a sports coat, preferably a suit coat. Supposed to be well dressed. Some of us kind of circumvented the issue a little bit. I wore the same clip-on ratty bow tie. You know, one of those things that kind of clip on the little collar things. This little clip-on bow tie thingy. We're the same one for 4 years. Of course, it's going to be ratty after 4 years of the same tie. However, there was one time that I didn't wear that clip-on tie in high school. And it was kind of a mistake on my part, because it was a joke that kind of didn't work out, shall we say. Remember, I went to a Catholic high school. And St. Patrick's Day, I made a cardboard full-length tie and painted on that cardboard tie the word green in red letters. That lasted all of 15 minutes. And then I was told that it might be a good idea to put something appropriate on. Good teachers and bad teachers. Brother Martin, very influential in my life. He's the first single most important person who ever trained me to have a positive attitude throughout life. And he did it in a very convincing way. He said, "Bench, you know, your personality is such that whatever you decide you're going to do, you're going to succeed at." And you know, he's pretty much right. Everything that I do try works out well, but I think that works for everyone. That is the positive attitude. Brother Martin taught many things. He taught religion, he taught chemistry, I think he taught physics. I loved his chemistry class. I had a natural affinity for chemistry. Got all A's in chemistry, I think. Well, no, I got a few A's in some of the other subjects, but I got all A's straight across the board, kind of mostly highest marks in chemistry. I think I had like a 95 average for the year. Kennedy assassination. That occurred in junior year of high school. I remember it. It was in German class. Had an old German gentleman, not a religious, one of the few that wasn't a religious in our that taught us. And I'll be darned if I can remember his name. But we were sitting there, and he was teaching German, and all of a sudden over the PA system came this little announcement: the president has been shot. And they had some news going on for a few minutes. And I remember, none of us really understood what was happening at that time. And the German teacher is sitting there on the desk, kind of banging his arms on there, just really grief-stricken. And us kids really didn't understand that, but, that little scene just stayed with me throughout my life. Gym class. I went to exactly one gym class in high school. I didn't know exactly why I detested it so much, but I kind of tried to fob up an excuse, and I got my parents to buy in on this thing. Oh, you have a bad back, you can't really do that kind of a thing. So I spent gym class policing the campus, picking up newspapers and droppings and things like that. And then I had the option of cleaning up in the shower after. Thank you. No, I didn't accept that option. I didn't know why exactly I detested gym class, but I will be darned if I wanted to sit there with a bunch of semi-naked, smelly teenagers for an entire period. It just wasn't me. High school years, 1960 to 1964. Some of the music that I liked is kind of floating around in the background. Chet Atkins, very fine guitarist. George Gershwin. This is a Eugene List on the piano, and very nice recording of George Gershwin's stuff. In the background, you see Les Elgart on tour. Interesting thing about that, Les Elgart. I met Les Elgart's brother, Larry Elgart. Les and Larry had a combined band, so to speak. I met his brother, Larry Elgart, in college at the Military Ball. Military Ball, I went and recorded the Larry Elgart orchestra. That's the reason why I went to the ball. And that was kind of nice. So I did get that. So that is a signed, autographed recording, actually. Met a lot of nice people in high school. I never, ever, ever, ever once dated in high school. That should give me another clue, but, I was kind of clueless at that time. Hey, I'm kind of clueless today, so that doesn't make that much difference, I guess. Slide rules. I have one of these things sitting here. I still don't know how to use these things. There were no calculators when I went to high school. So when you had to do multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, sines, cosines, this is a log, this is a trig slide rule. No, you can't really do addition on a slide rule very easily. Well, you can, but not real easily. You can do multiplication, division, all exponentiation, so forth. Logs. Anyway, I still know how to use it. For those that haven't seen one of those things, that's what those funny looking things were that your parents may have told you about. Had a mixed time. Looking back, I guess I liked that experience. At the time, I kind of hated it. It was, I didn't like the bullies. I didn't like, people annoying you for no apparent reason at all. I never fought in high school. So I wasn't your typical male, smelly teenager. That should give me another clue. It didn't. Oh, well. Anyway, that's my reminiscing about high school. I hope this version of the video comes out a little bit better. So I'm going to try to upload this thing now and see how it comes out. Thank you all, and we will see you next week. Until next week, this is Steffi saying bye-bye.